Good morning, children. The purpose of our video today is to read aloud a story, the first part of a story, and think about where does it take place? What is the setting? The title of our story we find on our front cover. It's The Gingerbread Cowboy. It's by Janet Squires, illustrated by Holly Berry. And remember, the author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho, did you know the author writes the words? And our author is Janet Squires. The Gingerbread Cowboy. What is the setting? Where are they? Let's find out. Once upon a time in the wild, wild west, there lived a rancher and his wife. Every morning, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher saddled his horses and fed the cattle while his wife baked biscuits. Biscuits with butter, biscuits with honey, biscuits with jelly. Yes, those breakfast biscuits were plump as pillows, soft as clouds, and tasty as a big Texas barbecue. Then one day, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher's wife decided she was tired of making biscuits. So she measured and mixed, and she made gingerbread dough. She rolled that dough flat and cut out the shape of a boy. But not just any boy. He had boots on his feet. He had a hat on his head, and he had a big belt buckle made of spun sugar. He was a gingerbread cowboy. She took raisins, candies, and nuts and gave him two bright eyes, a laughing mouth, and a cowboy vest with fringe. And she put him in the oven to bake. I sure am hungry for biscuits, said the rancher, leaning over and sniffing the rodeo romping good smell coming out of the oven. He opened the door for a peek, and as quick as the flick of a cow pony's tail, out jumped the gingerbread cowboy, and he ran out the door as fast as his boots would carry him. Whoa, shouted the rancher. Come back, cried his wife. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He jumped over a horned lizard gobbling up ants and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a roadrunner. I was about to have lizard for breakfast, said the roadrunner, but I think I'll eat you instead. The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He wriggled through the corral fence and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a band of javelinas munching on cactus pads. Gingerbread, shouted the javelinas. Yee-haw! The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. He galloped past a big prickly cactus and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. And that comes to an end of part one of The Gingerbread Cowboy. Here's our big question. Where are they? What is the setting of this story? We'll talk more tomorrow in part two of The Gingerbread Cowboy.